Three international students who recently graduated from University of Louisville in the United States suddenly lost their legal right to work under Optional Practical Training Program. We also call it OPT, after their visas were cancelled by the Department of Homeland Security. The OPT program, which allows international students with F1 visas to stay and work in the US temporarily after they graduate. Students can work for up to 1 year, and for those with degrees in science, technology, engineering or maths, basically STEM, they can extend their work period for up to 3 years. Well, this program is particularly very popular among Indian students who make up a very significant portion of international students in the US. The news about the University of Louisville came when university officials confirmed that the visa record of 3 graduates were terminated in the federal database. The university stated that it was kind of unaware why the students lost their legal status and ensured that no other current student were affected. But sadly, this is not an isolated case. However, since March 2025, more than 1,000 international students across 160 US universities have had their US visa revoked or legal status terminated. This includes students from Kentucky, with Murray State University confirming that at least one visa revocation, and other universities like the University of Kentucky reported multiple cases, although they didn't provide the exact number. However, if we talk about the numbers, then according to government data, about 242,000 international students are currently employed through OPT program, while an additional 842,000 are studying in the US colleges on F1 visa. This crackdown on OPT visa is part of a broader shift in the US immigration policy. In March, Senator Marco Rubio announced that the US government would cancel visa for students whose activities go against national interest, such as those involved in political protests or facing any criminal charges. This move is a part of larger opposition to the OPT program from some US politicians, particularly those close to US President Donald Trump. Stephen Miller, a key advisor during Trump's presidency, had previously attempted to eliminate the OPT, if you remember, arguing that it unfairly competes with American workers by allowing foreign graduates to work for less pay. The America First Policy Institute, a think tank with very strong ties to Trump, has also criticized the program, claiming that it undermines job opportunity for US graduates. For Indian students, this situation is particularly really concerning, as India sends the largest number of international students to the US. In 2023, over 270,000 Indian students were enrolled in the US universities, many of whom hope to use OPT program to gain work access and possibly secure permanent work visas. However, with the increasing number of visa cancellation, thousands of Indian students could lose their chance to stay and work in the US after graduation. Now, for international students, it's very important to follow all the visa rules carefully, avoid political activities that might be seen as risky, and stay informed through their university's International Student Office. It may be also a good idea to explore other countries like Canada or Australia as potential alternatives for post-graduation work opportunity. This story highlights a larger debate about immigration, job and national interest in the US.